What's up, fishy friends? Welcome to Tim's School of Fish, and class is in session. I'm excited because today we are going to take a look at the 7th knife from the Ryder Spades Black Appaloosa 30-year anniversary series. There are 9 total knives in this series. This is number 7. But before we take a look at this knife, the Blackwater Knife Company Snook is coming soon. Shooting for next Friday, August 16th as the drop date. So make sure you go to blackwaternifeco.com, sign up for the newsletter. I'm going to make a couple videos announcing the drop date when I have it set in stone. I will also send out a newsletter blast announcing the exact day and time. I'll link the website, blackwaternifeco.com, down below. Make sure you go there, subscribe to the newsletter so you get the drop announcement for the exact day and time, because they are going to go fast. But today, the Ryder Spades Black Appaloosa Easy Open Lockback. So, without further ado, let's get this camera turned around and take a closer look. Alright, so this is the Ryder Spades Black Appaloosa Easy Open Lockback. I picked this one up at Blade Show at the end of June, got a few dollars off, so I just grabbed it while I was there. Didn't have it yet. I actually thought that I had already reviewed this one, but I just realized yesterday that I hadn't reviewed this one. I love this series. I only have a couple little minor nitpicks, but overall this series has been fantastic. This is number 7 from the series. Initially there were 9 total. There is a little pocket fixed blade that I caught a glimpse of that looks absolutely awesome. That one's in production now. And then knife number 9 is an upswept bow trapper, and haven't heard anything about that one yet. I hope they still do that. The Ryder Spades Black Appaloosa series comes in this nice magnetic clasp box. On the top here it says Ryder Spades Black Appaloosa. On the side here it says 30 Ryder, always high quality handmade. 30 is because 2024 is the 30th anniversary of Ryder knives. They started in 1994, and they are going back to this spelling. So they started out with this spelling, then they switched to spelling Ryder with a Y. Now they are going back to that spelling. On the side of the box here, we've got our model number, which is RR2482. When you open the box, we've got the back-to-back R's on the inside of the lid. It says Ryder there. We've got a nice black padded felt liner. And there's our knife. So let's take a look at this bad boy. Alright, so the newest addition to the Ryder Spades Black Appaloosa series. We took a look at the Coke bottle, then we looked at the swell center jack, then we looked at the Senator, the Capital Intern, the Bearhead Doctor's Knife, and then the Easy Open Jackknife. I think of all of those so far, the first one, the Coke bottle, is still my favorite. So this is a big boy right here. The overall length is 8.25 inches. We've got a 3.75 inch blade and a 4.5 inch handle. This is kind of like a Granddaddy Barlow with a backlock without the Barlow bolster, but it's about the same size as a Granddaddy Barlow. Our blade here is mirror polished 440A spear point. We've got a forward swedge on this, and we've got a long match strike pull and a match strike nail nick pull. Now, we saw that on the last one, the Easy Open Jack had double nail nicks, and they went and put a double nail nick on this one as well, and I absolutely hate it. I don't think that it's necessary on an Easy Open. That's kind of the point of the Easy Open. The original design had only this long match strike pull. That one was not there, and that was added later, and I absolutely hate it. And I spoke to someone from Smoky Mountain Knife Works, and he said if you look at some old designs, there were double nail nicks on some old designs. Well, that's true, but You know, there was a time when people poured their pee and poop out of their window on the street. There was a time when people thought that bathing was unhygienic. There was a time when people married their first cousins. There were a lot of things that were done in the past that don't necessarily mean we have to do it now. And in my opinion, double nail nicks is one of them. So like I said, this nail nick wasn't there. And I think it just takes away from the aesthetic of the knife. It looks absolutely stupid under that swedge. And it's simply not needed because we have an easy open. So I just absolutely hate double nail nicks. I think they are ridiculous. I think it makes it look cheap. And look, it is cheap. This is a $20 knife, but it's beautiful. The bone on here and the execution of this series is fantastic. We don't have to freaking gaudy it up with double nail nicks. And I'm sorry, I just disagree. I think double nail nicks are absolutely horrendous and they're just not needed. So, rant over there. On the tang here, we've got the diamond Rough Rider stamp with the 30 on it. On the other side, we've got our blade steel, which is 440A, and our model number, which is RR2482. Nice edge on this one. There's no areas where they got too heavy or too light. We've got nickel silver bolsters with a single thread. We've got black Appaloosa bone covers, nickel silver pins. We've got that nickel silver spade shield. This one has a lanyard hole with a brass insert tube. Like I said before, it is a lockback and it is an easy open. We've got a stainless steel back spring with brass liners, and we've got those black underliners, which I think really set it off. I think those black underliners just look great. I think it's beautiful. I know some guys think this looks, bad, like a kindergartner did it. I don't. I happen to think that this series is one of their best ever, if not their best ever, with the exception of the design changes by adding the double nail nicks to the last tube. Now, this was originally a swing guard knife. It had one of those swing guards on it. They took the swing guard off and added the double nail nick. I like that it doesn't have a swing guard because I don't particularly care for those, but they should have just removed the swing guard and not put that on there. But of course they did. It is what it is. Our transition from our bolster to our covers on our show side is nice and smooth with no stepping or gapping. We've got no proud pins. The shield is inlaid nicely. Nice smooth transition on the pile side with no proud pins either. We've got no stepping or gapping between our back spring and our liners. There might be some minor gapping, but this is a $20 knife. Overall, excellent fit and finish, excellent execution on this one. Pull on this one is nice and light. It's about a 3. Nice smooth walk on this one, no half stop. Good snap. Nice snap to the close position. So walk and talk on here is very good. All the edges are chamfered down nicely, so there's no sharp edges, no pokey parts. So in the hand, this is super comfortable. This is going to be a 4-finger grip for everybody, and your pinky kind of falls naturally into that easy open. Feels good in a saber grip, hammer grip, reverse grip, gas station stabby grip. Feels good. So really good fit and finish on this one. Good walk and talk on this one. Ergonomics are great on this one. Awesome knife. Absolutely love the look of this knife. I love the size of this knife. The only complaint that I have is that double nail nick. I know that some people out there, I've heard some people say they don't hate them, but I've just never heard anybody say, I love them. I want double nail nicks. But the next one that's coming out is a pocket fixed blade that I think looks absolutely awesome. I can't wait for that. I hope that they still make that upswept bow trapper. Haven't heard anything about that one in a while, but I do hope that they do that one as well. Awesome series. I'm looking forward to the next two. So there you go, boys and girls. That is the Ryder Spades Black Appaloosa Easy Open Lockback 30-year anniversary knife. Haven't done a Rough Rider knife in a while. It's a guilty pleasure of mine. I know that they are cheap China knives, but I enjoy collecting them. As always, I appreciate you for watching. Give me a thumbs up. Drop me a comment down in the comment section. Let me know if you have this one. Let me know if you have any knives from this series, or if you're like me and you have every knife from this series. And let me know what you think of double nail nicks. I already know nobody freaking likes them. And if you're not subscribed to the channel, please consider doing so. Just click my logo right over there. And snooks are dropping soon. Go to blackwaternifecode.com. That's it for this episode of Tim's School of Fish. Boys and girls, class dismissed.